prevalent toxic chemical in the form of an endocrine disruptor, and it's BPA. I don't know if anybody really knows this, but it's in store receipt paper at a pretty alarming rate. So the reason we're filming these slippers here are they're going back to the store because the clerk opened them up and ran her fingers over them, touched them during checkout, and that cashier has been touching thermal receipt paper all day. And I know this is far-fetched. Stay with me and read the links I have posted below. Those receipt papers, if you take them and touch them with your hands, you get freeform BPA or BPS on your hands, and it rubs off onto everything because it doesn't. There's no adhesive or stick to the paper. It's just the chemical can rub right off and be absorbed into your bloodstream. So I now have BPA on my brand new wool felt slippers that are going to have to go back and be exchanged, and it's going to be really fun explaining why I need them exchanged. I'm probably going to have to actually find the store owner and ask him to switch to safe non-BPA, non-BPS paper that isn't thermal paper. BPA was banned in children's sippy cups and bottles and all sorts of things a long time ago, a couple years ago. It took longer than it should have, but you'd think that if they banned it in sippy cups, you'd be able to get out of the store without having BPA all over your kid's sippy cup when a cashier touches it. Plus, you can't imagine the amount of BPA that builds up on the hands of the poor unsuspecting cashiers in these places that are touching this thermal receipt paper coated in BPA or BPS, which is their alternative chemical and just as bad. I mean, this is an endocrine disruptor. It's not good to have in your bloodstream or in your urine. I mean, the concentration of BPA in the kids' sippy cups is way less than what you would get just by handling a receipt, taking it and shoving it in your bag or your wallet or what have you. So, yeah, it's really weird that it's still okay for that to be getting all over everyone's groceries every time they accept a paper receipt or have a cashier throw one in the bag. Yeah, I think more people should probably know what they're touching every day. Where this really comes into play is when they touch my organic pig grain after touching a loading slip covered in BPA paper. That means there's no BPA all over my organic feed bags that I have to touch multiple times on the way to when I'm getting back to the farm. So just avoiding this chemical is almost impossible unless your feed store stops using BPA paper.